So while we're waiting for the Blue Bomber to thaw out, Dad's just doing a little painting here, and he's going to clean it all up, make it look nice and pretty. He's got the blower motor heater installed already, and still got to close up a few other things underneath, but he's just doing a little painting.
The new heater switch in there, and those two new switches, take those old ones out.
Yeah.
And then I think it pretty well got it here.
Okay.
And then you get just
the rotor.
Yeah, the brake.
Okay.
Caliper.
Well, welcome back everybody. Dad is working on 3 machines here at once. One we just got parked outside, customers picking up. It's got a little bit of a few hours on the Blue Bombardier to work on, but Dad's been mostly focusing on the yellow Bombardier to get this one done and ready too. And because all the customers want their machines back, because it's now the middle of January. I was gone for a couple of days doing a parts run, and Dad's been busy here with the yellow, and he's got the rotor in now, and he's got the brake in there and the caliper attached. He's got the floor in here for the yellow Bombardier. Everything in the front is put into place. He's got the blower motor heater installed. He's got to still attach the coolant cables to the blower motor heater. And we still got to put in the floor here, but hopefully wrapping this one up here this week, so the customer can pick it up because they're asking about it. And we'll check in with Dad here for the official report. You know, one of the things that Dad did here in the last couple of days was, we thought we were done with the Blue Bombardier, but on the one video there, the diff was moving up and down, and we discovered what it was is the U-bolts underneath behind the track here. They needed to be tightened up. Dad actually had to make some new tools for this project in order to get out there. He double nutted everything, and he's just working on the engine here now for the timing. It's just not running correctly, but we'll get his take on it. So one of the other things Dad's got to do is the RPM gauge wasn't working correctly, so Dad's going to tinker with it here again. Otherwise we got a replacement. Okay, so Dad's going to give us the update here.
I got the floor in, and I made this chunk of tin here for to fit in here.
Yep.
I got to screw it down. You have to paint it, and then I got a gas pedal to the brake is all set there.
Yeah.
But I'll get the gas pedal attached, and then the rotor is in there, and the caliper, but I have to cut this much off of that plate.
Yeah.
What I'll do first of all is weld a gusset from here to here.
Okay.
To replace that one.
Yeah.
And then I should be able to make it work. Now this is going to be a tight fit, so I'll probably have to drill those rivets
And
lift it up an inch,
and then put it back. Okay.
And then re-rivet it.
Okay.
So this is a few days video.
Okay, so a few days away on this one here yet. So Dan has the RPM gauge out again. He's going to retest it. So Dad has the new RPM gauge now, and he's going to install that one.
Use that one just to make sure it gets the wiring right.
Okay. Okay, so he has everything reconnected here again with the new RPM gauge. The old one, for some reason, wasn't working, so we got a new one put in, and Dad's just checking all the connections to make sure everything's good. Fog lights. Or headlights, I mean. And
Okay, we'll put some lights on first of all,
okay.
so everybody.
Oh, there we go. RPM gauge is working. Okay, so this is the new one. There we go. That's one of the tasks that Dad's been fooling around with here for the last couple of days.
Okay, no, I think once everything is good, can't beat that for starting.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna try. I'd like him to.
Put it into gear to make sure the diff doesn't.
Yeah, this is one thing I want them to realize. Put your foot in the brake.
Yeah.
It's in park.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No movement. Okay, so in the last couple days I've been gone, you've been dealing with U-bolts. How much of a job was that?
Well, rather than take the tracks off,
Which would have been a 3-day job.
I jacked it up, right up in the air,
Yeah.
shimmed up the sprockets so I could get in there
Okay.
and make a couple of special tools, and I got the U-bolts all tightened.
Okay. How loose were they?
Well, they were loose.
Yeah.
And then I double nutted it, the U-bolts
Okay.
that are supposed to be done when you put them in.
Okay.
And then if you double nut and lock it, really tight, they won't move. Eh?
Okay. So we can possibly move this out of the shop.
Yeah, we can test run this.
Okay.
But we're gonna have a coffee first.
Okay.